Mr President, I welcome the Commission's proposals and I pay tribute to the work of Parliament's rapporteurs. SMEs are the bread and butter of our economy. They are the reservoirs of entrepreneurial spirit, the employment generators and the embryos of tomorrow's big businesses. In the past, they have too often been overlooked by the social partners representing big industry and big employers. Key to their success is access to finance. The European Investment Fund has been hugely important for small businesses in my constituency, and I welcome the Commissioner's commitment to consider new opportunities for venture capital. We need to ensure
Herr Kollege Watson, gestatten Sie eine Zwischenfrage von Herrn...
Can I just... is that okay for Mr Martin to come in and ask you a question?
Yeah.
Herr Kollege Martin.
Mr Martin, go ahead.
Dear colleague, I didn't want to interrupt you. I just wanted to listen to what you said and then would like to ask the question.
Ich glaube, Herr Präsident, will mich nachher was fragen, das geht.
I think he wants to ask me something else afterwards, and that's fine.
It's important, and we need to ensure that our banking system, when recapitalised, is lending again to small businesses. We welcome too the Commission's proposals on late payments. I hope the Commission will do something about simplifying VAT, particularly in cross-border transactions. I visited a local firm in my constituency, Foundrax in Somerton, who tell me there are currently some 27 VAT thresholds in place. That makes it very difficult for small businesses to trade. And I hope too the Commission will look again at employment law, which requires impact assessments and sometimes sunset clauses to be able to deal with small businesses.
Mr Martin, now you have the time to ask a question. Yes, I'm sorry. Mr Watson, you are a very experienced politician and you know a lot about China. So what would you say if, during your time here at the Parliament, what's the real progress that has been made for SMEs during your time? Do you see any progress, any advantages, or do you think there's more of the same, just more and more bureaucracy? When you look at the experience across the border in China, there are a lot of SMEs, but do you think they are less regulated in China than they are in the EU?
Thank you, President. I welcome the question. I have actually worked as a financier on the China coast and seen the difficulties that small businesses come up against in China. Of course, they are less regulated in different ways, but they face many challenges that ours do not. I believe we have broadly the framework for legislation for SMEs right. I hope the Commission will help them now by giving serious consideration to investment in things like broadband, in things like cheaper energy such as from renewable sources, and in transport links that will help these people to trade and to prosper.